has headers. What are you guessing? What's it add? Got a rotofab, pulley, probably a Ford. Yeah, probably a Ford. It's got headers.
It does have headers?
Yeah, it's got a 103.
That's here for headers.
It has headers. I think that's 680.
I was gonna go 700.
Okay. Definitely. Almost 15 pounds.
Something's happened there. Check engine light came on.
Yeah, it's also not making for power, so something's definitely not right.
Ah, dude, look how small they necked the pipe down to. Fucking 2 inch?
Holy shit. Guess that's what happens when you take it to fucking Billy Bob's exhaust shop and they, yeah, we'll make you a full custom exhaust for a Honda Civic. Free Willy. Obviously you're doing an exhaust to this. What else are you doing?
An exhaust.
Just exhaust?
What? Oh, somebody had this thing all apart. Wrong bell housing bolts are on the wrong fucking places. Jeez, people, stop taking your cars everywhere and everywhere. Can't trust anybody these days. Not even the dealership. It's real fucking sad. Stop talking now.
Customs in the building.
Hi, there. Where the f did you just come from?
Snuck up on you. Matt's working on fixing the mufflers and such for this exhaust because everything was welded together like that there. That has to be cut off. All that awful 2-inch piping is gone.
So much better now.
I really wonder how much power that was restricting. Considering it made less than stock numbers. I mean...
It didn't make much power.
And it had...
And those cats that look like they're off in 1998 Oldsmobile fucking silhouette.
Double reduced over here. See how much weld there is to fill that in. First time start and no exhaust on it.
On louder.
Much better. Definitely a lot louder. Make more power too. See what it does on the dyno. Alright, V3 2016 I think. We did headers and a rotofab. It already has a ported blower, a 103 throttle body, and it already had headers on it, which I'm assuming we got on camera.
Yeah, you recorded the headers and shit that were on this thing, right? I was gonna say, your first yes wasn't very confident.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, and it was like, I mean, you guys saw it neck down to like fucking Garrett's dick size, like 2 inches or so. And yeah, and this thing wouldn't even make like a dyno pole. So
I don't know what was wrong with it. We did plugs and some other stuff. So I know when I talk to you, you like, it takes you about 3 minutes to think of what I said.
That's why I say, huh?
Yeah, you need an updated fucking processor in your brain, bro.
For me to be able to think about what you guys wrote.
You got like Windows Me on there. For those of you that remember that. So yeah, we didn't really get a baseline on this because it couldn't make a pull because it ran like crap. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's like same thing as my V. Basically, headers, ported blower, throttle body, intake, whatever, like that's exactly what my V has. Still breaking up. Yeah. Yeah, that's my tune in there. This is like a direct comp from my V. Literally, same thing as my V. Yeah, I don't know if it's like an injector or something. It's weird, it didn't, I mean, I didn't hear the bass line, but that definitely broke, like we did plugs and wires to this, or just wonder if an injector or something's like messed up. 55,000. I don't know, I'm gonna make another pull. It was breaking up, but like not, I'm assuming it was worse than that on the baseline. You said it like wouldn't even make a pull, right?
I don't know, Eric did.
It's like it was breaking up, but the log looks okay. Oh, actually, it is like no high side pressure.
Oh, sick.
It's normal when I first rip on it, like 20, and then it drops to 8, which is the issue. I wonder if the high side pump failed. It doesn't have much low side pressure either.
I was gonna say, is the low side falling off?
It's got 43 pounds.
That's probably enough, right?
I mean, it shouldn't fall off like that, but let me see. I'll turn it up as much as I have my stock pump turned up.
Yeah, we can get the low side up, like up a little bit, then I
don't think the high side's gonna come up anywhere where we need it to be.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just saying, if I know it's got low side, then just makes me feel better about tearing the blower off to put a pump in it.
Yeah, my guess is it'll probably need a high side pump. But let me flash it and see. Duty cycle and these things, like anything over like 32 duty cycle is like not good on these things, and this thing on that short little pull had like 41. So it had no high side pressure. Yeah, 8.5 fucking rail pressure. So 44 duty cycle, 41 duty cycle. This thing's screwed.
What's the low side pressure?
43. Enough to not affect high side like that. Because it's fucking 20 when as soon as I hit it, and then it just drops. So the high side pump is junk. Low sides in these things are iffy anyway, especially with this miles on it. But
all right, that's how build order. Want to swap it out in the morning?
Yeah.
Swappy.
We will continue after we get it fixed. All right, got this V back on the dyno. We replaced the high side fuel pump because before it was dropping like super low pressure. Got a brand new one on there. Finished tuning this thing. .09, 728. I got like no timing in this thing, so let's see if it'll take some. Let me check high side. High side is good. Low side, not that good, but some of these low sides in these things suck. After some miles, they're terrible. Let's see, added like 1.5 degrees, I think. Should still be able to take another 2 degrees too, but we'll see how the fuel pump likes it. If it's making too much power and needing too much fuel, then the fuel pressure is going to drop, and nothing we can do about that. I don't know why that was so lean there. I didn't even touch fueling. .25, 728. I think something's wrong with the wideband. That's why it's reading so lean. Yo, is something wrong with that wideband? Why it's reading so lean in the beginning? That's why I backed out of it before, but then the air fuel came down even rich, so it's not rich like I thought. So let me take some fuel out of it. But didn't get any knock. Let me check fuel pressure real fast actually before I flash this.
It might have been leaning back.
Okay. Low side drops to 40. Not the best. Let me see what it does when I put some timing in this thing. What intake's on this? Is it a big gulp or a regular rotofab?
Regular.
I was wondering, because this thing's basically the same mods as mine. I don't know what port is on the blower, but mine's an X port with a big gulp. And mine made 680. And this will probably make 650. So. .637, fuel pressure is okay. I'm gonna let this thing chill for just a couple minutes. I'm gonna play with some other stuff. We'll be back. All right, cold pull. Let it cool down for like an hour because those guys went to lunch. We're back. This thing, it'll probably make 660 is my guess. What did I say it would make? 660? 662. 748 torque. I'm gonna do a little trans. I'm just gonna do a 3, 4, 5 auto upshift. If third will hold. I'll roll into it. Still spinning. I think it was spinning.
Oh, okay. I was thinking it felt like it shifted pretty high.
It didn't shift at all.
Oh.
It hit the limiter. Are your ears broken?
I got earphones on.
I'll try a 4.5 first. And then we'll try a 3.45. I'm wondering how long this thing was fucking beat on with the last tune because this trans feels like shit. It does have 55,000 miles on it, but the shifts like suck. Try a 3.4. This trans doesn't feel all the best, but see what it does. It shifted, but it was still high, which is weird because I just lowered it. I'm wondering if the trans is like not the best, so it's commanding it when to shift correctly, but shifted at 110 and I have it set to shift at 105. Better. Shifted at 6,800 there. Much better. I'll try a 3.45, but I don't know if it'll do it. It might spin. We're gonna find out though. Shifted at 7,000. This trans is not in the best shape of its life right now. It's shifting like a little bit higher than I'm commanding it to. All right. It does have some miles on it, but it was also tuned before, and I don't necessarily know how badly because we couldn't make a full pull because the fuel pump was messed up, but it was running terrible when it got here. So who knows, but it's good now. We'll see how long. It doesn't make a lot of power, but it may in the future need a trans rebuild. But it's just part of it, I guess, when you have whoever tune it before. But overall, this thing made pretty good power. Same mods, basically same mods as my V. I don't know if this is a regular port or an X port, but mine is an X port and a big gulp. Mine made like 680, and this has, I don't know which port, but a regular intake, and it made 660 something, so right on par. So that's it. Later.